This is quite a unique one. We've had a few N1s pass through here, but this is an R32. I believe it was the N1 edition. Definitely pretty low mileage. So this one is under 18,000 kilometers, so I'm only going to be adding here about like 10 or 15. Getting a good feel for it, but right off the bat, this thing is pretty firm. We do have some transmission modifications. I'm pretty sure is not from the factory. I can hear the LSDs, and it's pretty grippy. Whoever swapped out the clutch and the differentials on this, it's pretty snug. I really like it. Very responsive. If you want to know more about it, just contact our sales team. They'll be able to let you know more of the details. I'm pretty much going over the overview in this video, and real briefly. But interior is stock as it gets. We've even got the cassette player here, not even the CD deck. There was a 10-disc CD changer from Sony option, but that is not here on this model. And wow, this is just really nice though. There are a few additional mods in the engine bay, so they opened it up a little bit here. But overall, I mean, it feels just a little bit more responsive than an OEM GTR R32, but from the exterior you probably wouldn't notice the difference. For a lot of the Nismo and the N1 editions, it doesn't look much different because you've got that nice charcoal gunmetal look, really nice, but the interior, you know, it's what's on the inside that counts. I mean, we got plenty of power. I love the handling of this though, so really, really nice. Yeah, I'm hearing the differentials just. So I know we've had a few other cars with some heavily modified ones, and some of you guys have said it's a little bit too noisy for me. Yeah, me too. Well, but this one is a lot more toned down. It's not like that carbon differential one that we have listed. That is pretty much race performance. But yeah, I can hear the differentials, and I mean it sounds good. You know, you can definitely tell the speed just from the tone. Yeah, this clutch though is, ooh, yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, very nice. So definitely wanted to point that out with the transmission and the handling. Goes through the gears no problem. It is just a little bit more firm than what you guys might be thinking of a 25-plus-year-old car. And of course, with being the lower mileage, everything's a little bit more snug. Definitely nice and firm. The suspension is really good on this one though, but I'll double check though. I thought this was modified also, but there you go through the gears. Power level is not much higher than normal. It's just a little bit more being N1 edition, but nothing like crazy like some of the others that you might see. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, you're new to the channel, check out some of the other videos. We've got some really crazy R32s and 33s and 34s, and a couple 35s, so definitely check those out. But yeah, this one in particular is very OEM N1, so very nice though. I'm liking it quite a bit. Not much else to tell you on the interior. No sag in the headliner here. The dash is looking real good with the vinyl, not really no cracks or anything like that, so just pretty stock. But yeah, under 18,000 kilometers. We've actually got just around 17,500, so freaking low, but not insanely low, so this is pretty healthy. But yeah, we'll be getting over to the warehouse here shortly. We'll just fast forward to that, but a little bit of the boost in there. Yeah, definitely engine is nice and responsive, but a little bit too much traffic to open it up a bit, but you can definitely hear the transmission and everything else. Just for like daily driving, this is more than plenty, but it definitely has a good bit of go. But as I mentioned earlier, a little bit more than a stock GTR, but nothing too crazy, nothing that's out of hand, so. Yeah, was able to finally open up there, and definitely sounds really good. Pretty beefy. When you open up on the throttle, it has a lot more, almost like an ITB sound to it, just like, oh, yeah, so pretty good. And yeah, going through the gears was absolutely no trouble, but I think you guys can hear the whining a little bit from the differentials. So there is that. But very nice, you know, definitely more power than a regular stock GTR, but not absurdly high. So, you know, very smooth linear power up through the RPM real nicely. So now let's go fast forward to the exterior and let's get into that engine bay. I'll show you around. But I mean, it is pretty firm through every shift, so that's nice. Yeah, right there, feeling that little bit of resistance. Well, here we go, starting from the interior as usual, and yeah, you can see dash is looking really good. I already popped the hood so we can quickly get to that, but yep, interior is pretty fresh. And here's that cassette deck, as well as the climate control and the little triple gauge there. OEM shift knob. So this is pretty nice. Whoops, it's not even focusing. Come on. But yeah, good stuff. And here we have the cassette audio deck and climate control and the OEM shift knob. And the e-brake, handle brake right there, yeah. And the good old rear seats. And here's that mileage right there, and just under 18,000, so almost 17.5, so pretty low, and that is genuine. We have the records as well. And here's the OEM driver seat and passenger seat. And have the little pads on each side. Those are Nissan genuine. As you can see, the Nismo sticker right there, but it is suffering due to age. And yeah, I thought the exhaust might have been modified, but it is OEM, so that's good. And back here we do have the spare tire that hasn't been used. And so back behind here we got the jack. And spare tire, so you can see. Pretty nice and fresh there, not used, which is a good sign. And yeah, so good old GTR logo there. I know you guys see a lot of those, but this is a little different. Once we get into the engine bay, it is OEM. But they did add a few things on here for better cooling. So we do have the stock airbox, twin turbo, all that good stuff, and the plumbing. We got the Nissan genuine sway bars and all this other good stuff here. Some numbers for you guys to check out on your favorite registry. And we do have, as you can see, we got the oil filter down there. We also have these cooling lines here. It's actually right there. Thought it was on the front here, but so definitely some additional cooling there. We have the electric fan for the AC condenser, stock radiator, and pretty much it's all good for reliability, so there you go. I mean, it's not super crazy modded or anything, but looks good. As you can see, that familiar dark gray OEM intercooler there. And as you can see, the OEM wheels and suspension, but it rides real good, nice and firm, honestly. That kind of surprised me, especially due to the age, but there we go. We got cross-drilled rotors. You can see the OEM springs there. Cross-drilled rear. And I'll just show you guys the condition of the paint. It's looking really good. Definitely well taken care of over the years. Just beautiful. Well, there you guys have it. Another fine R32 Skyline, just like many that we've had before, but lower mileage, not too low, not like really crazy like the 250 kilometer one we had like last year and a lot of other crazy ones. This one, a couple thousand kilometers, not bad. I mean, we're talking about what, somewhere around 10-12,000 miles ish, you know. It's pretty low, and but runs really good. Couple of minor modifications, but actually I'm not sure about that oil cooler due to the addition that this is. I think that might actually be OEM also, so as far as I understand, most of this stuff is pretty much like, you know, factory or really early on, and definitely a really interesting find here. And if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, as always, make sure to contact our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. They'll let you know all about the process, about this car, or if you're interested in something else, they can definitely let you know. Check out our other videos for inventory ideas. If you're looking for something in particular, they can help you out finding those as well. And yeah, but definitely check the other videos. If some of our older ones, which are no longer available, they can help source you a new one. And sorry, Tim. Yeah, check out some of our other videos, even the cars that are no longer in stock. They can definitely help you out. You know, just talk to our sales guys. Nakata's always glad to help. A lot of you guys are looking for some special deals and have contacted him in the past. Definitely, he's on the lookout. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for stopping by. And our neighbors taking out the trash. And yeah, we're heading towards the end of the year here. A little late for Christmas. A lot of deliveries are about to be shipped out too. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting, but there has been a bit of a slowdown in a lot of the shipments. But you know, they are still moving, and in time you guys will get your JDM dreams sent to your front door. So as always, guys, stay classy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.